a road, a temple was found, and the turn of a key woke a giant from slumber. "The Makers have need of me," the warden bellowed. And so he went, in search of their only hope.
Hello, I'd like to welcome back to Darksiders 2. Again, I like this. They could just start up, but I'm sorry about last time. I don't like being angry or upset at games and all that stuff, because being angry, upset, and frustrated isn't exactly something fun to be in, or to be having. I would like to mention, though, that there's one valid point that I will reiterate. This game has no character interaction. This game has no story, because there is no character interaction. I talk to people, yes, and I say hi to people, yeah, but we never do anything with those characters. When War met Samael, there was interaction. You learned to hate the Watcher because he was a smarmy bitch at every moment. You loved Vulgrim because he had just cute little remarks, and he was a character that was trying to slimeball up to you, and it felt normal, and the character exposed it. This game is just either exposition or more exposition.
So the time has come.
In Darksiders, everything you needed to know was already told in the cutscenes.
Tell me about the foundry.
It is a holy sight.
Doesn't look so holy.
The darkness has spared little. But the foundry is a place.
What became of the other?
In my dreams, I felt Oron. Oron was hewn from rock. He knows the god. Thank you for restoring him, horseman.
That explains the Earthcaller horn.
It is not safe here. For flesh or for stone. There is no shame in turning back.
No point either.
You heard the warden. It's not safe to go alone. You need my help.
We actually do. Another point is, I want you to tell me who the villain is in this story. Who works against the protagonist's motives. And you can find there is no one. There is the corruption in a way, but the corruption isn't the villain because the corruption isn't a person or anything. It's just this glowing black stuff that grows everywhere, like a plant. And it doesn't really do much other than being plant. We fight the wildlife, so it kind of makes it a moot point. Because the corruption does exactly the same as everything else in this. There's no distinct villain. You can say, well, the corruption, but what is the corruption then? People just talk about, oh, it's pure evil. Great. What does Death do with that pure evil? He just beats it up consistently. There's no interaction. There's nothing fascinating about this game. I will confess, the story in Darksiders 1 wasn't exactly the best story in the world, but there was stuff going on. There was a definite villain. First there was Straga, because you hate the living guts out of that asshole, because he killed you in the first 10 seconds, when you were confused, mind you. And later it's Abaddon, because Abaddon is an asshole that set up the whole reason you got fucked over. And War may be a Buff McGruff kind of guy that obviously reminds everyone of, you know who, Space Marines, but he had a certain character to him. He talked in demon to a demon, so you get, oh man, that guy's like smart too. He's not just muscle, he also knows a few languages. Isn't that just nice? But here we have Death, a man who just beats up things. Oh, and this is why Karn got that little icon, is because we have to follow him around now. Great. Also, big fucking hammer. How the hell did they get it here? Still, I just don't feel that, even if there is a villain in this game, it's not a strong villain. It's not a villain you hate, it's not a villain you can sympathize with, it's just a villain for the sake of having an obstacle in the way. And this is why I need
I've got
big
you,
fuck.
Ryder. Hop aboard.
Man, that bird's magic. That's a neat reason for me not to be on that thing anymore. Smart guy, smart guy.
Are you done yet?
Like, the biggest example I can give that Darksiders 1 had much stronger characters is just that moment with Volgrim where he gives comment on the bosses. Silitha was my favorite. Why would he say that? There's no reason for him to say any of that. Other than just to say it.
Stay there. I'll get the door.
It's not exposition for the sake of exposition, it's just him being himself. What do you mean getting the... Oh, I get it.
Alright, I'm ready.
I get it. Well, you go ahead and fuck around. There's a thing over here. So this is just so I don't have to get thrown over, I guess, in case I want to revisit the dungeon. Odds are I have to, because there's things that need to be collected.
You've got this one.
Like he literally just stops and says, no, I'm not gonna bother. And just to add, Darksiders is probably significantly shorter than this game, but it doesn't matter because in Darksiders you had all those environments and characters, and everywhere you went felt like a fresh breath of air. It was memorable in some way or another.
Stay there. I'll get the door.
Except the Ashlands, but that's probably just the coloring that bothered me most. But even the Ashlands, you had those towers, and that was fun, it was interesting, and it was something that just breathed life into your face like a burp of smelliness.
That's the Guardian, Ryder. And if you would get to the tree, we will have to wake that beast.
Guess what? He's also the boss of the area for some reason.
The Guardian will do what it was meant to. Destroy the corruption blocking the tree.
But it looks finished. Why does it just stand
The
there?
body is finished, aye. But as it stands, it is no more than dead stone. To give life to the stone, we must give it the essence of a maker's heart. 3 of them for a beast this large.
And how do we do that?
These heart stones were finished, along with the Guardian, but never married to the stone. They're all in the temple. We need only look to find them.
Then let's go.
You see, that could have been a cutscene we just had in Darksiders with Asriel. Like, oh, well, here's some stuff you need to do. And that's really all you need to know. You don't need characters to explain everything about everything. You can either imply it via the design of the environments, or it's just not interesting to begin with. Now maybe I'm just making moot points and I'm just missing something grander, but all things considered, the only reason I'm playing through this game is because it would be dishonest to not give this game all the way to the end. Because a painting is not just a painting. And a book is not a same book if it misses a chapter. It's the whole experience that truly defines what it is as a thing. As a thing. So why do we have this big hole? There's nothing in here. Oh man.
That was a nice warm-up.
Oh fuck you.
Just a minor setback.
What? Ah! Like, you can say Darksiders 1 had Zelda-like gameplay, but does that matter? Like, Darksiders was a great game for what it was, and hating on it simply because it was a Zelda lookalike or something. Well, it wasn't a lookalike. It just shared several gameplay elements, but to say that that is a reason for a game to be bad is just terrible. They should have and could have and should have. It's the other way around, sorry. They could have and should have just stuck with that gameplay formula because it worked and it felt nice. It's not like the world is flooded in Zelda-like gameplay. So no one will blame you for making a more mature Zelda game that also has a fantastic plot and characters. Not fantastic, it's not the best. But it's definitely something better than the usual. Okay, so what the hell is all this? This is all water and stuff. And as we've all been taught, water equals boatman token. Or coin. I don't know, it's one of the two. I guess the reason they couldn't add blocking in this game is because Death doesn't have a consistent armor setup, because he constantly switches because of the RPG elements. So him having a blocking ability would require some sort of massive gauntlet or shield, but since players can swap out equipment, it wouldn't make any sense. Mind you, this is not a game about making sense.
I'll answer the door. I'm ready.
Oh man, you're a big guy. Oh, you can bet your ass, by the way, that's the only reason he's a big guy. Where did this big thing go? Could be that. I'd like it if this guy would help. So do I need to bowl this? Because that thing looks like a glowy thing I can shoot. God damn it, I couldn't score a bogey to save my life. Actually, I was quite good at putt-putt games, on Flash games at least. Never golfed or bowled or any of that. Actually, I have bowled, but I've never golfed. Might be fun, though. Like, you can say what you want about my opinions of this game, you have to remember one thing. These opinions can change on a dime if this game somehow manages to pick up. If this game picks up and manages to redeem itself, then all the things I've said now are null and void. Am I invincible or something? Just in case you forgot. I've got this big stone guy that makes me invincible. I don't need anything. Well, maybe I need to tie my shoelaces, because I don't know how to tie my shoelaces. I legitimately do not. I have, since I was 4, never worn shoes with laces. Because laces, in my opinion, are an incredibly impractical way of sealing things up. Maybe they're good for corsets and all that fancy stuff. But I don't want my shoe to be held together by some string. But that's a personal opinion. Maybe you love shoes with laces. Those sneakers and Converse shoes and what have you not these days. I like Converse shoes. I like the design at least. Never gonna wear them though because laces. Don't know how to tie them, don't want to. I know one knot that I can tie consistently. Why would they do this? Why would they have these little crystals just floating in midair? For no apparent reason but to annoy the OCD people. Oh, I can't even hit it for some reason. Can't hit any of this stuff. That's great. Oh, great. Now I have to leave all this junk behind. Okay, so now we have Robo-Man. What do we do with him? Oh yeah, that was that thing over there. Let me guess, I have to shoot a chain and go across. I like how I have to aim at it. It's just not a button or something. Ooh, there's a nice dungeon chest over there. By which, naturally, I mean dungeon-related chest. It might be a key. It's probably a key. If it's not a key, you can punch me in the knee, I guess. And that's something that Darksiders 2 did consistent, is that you know that it was a boulder's key. Because what else was it gonna be? The Horde Seeker only appears in a few dungeons or so. Truly? What is with this game and just having arenas everywhere? That's interesting. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I can't get it to work. It's probably very tight. That was nice, right on the return. Anyway, let's check the loot we've picked up. Oh, I get a new power every 5 levels, that's nice. Other than the lack of critical chance, I'm taking them. And they look pretty cool. One thing I do have to say is they make nice designs. Okay, so no... Oh, like I said, special ability 0. Okay, so these calls are quick. They deal lightning damage, health on crit. These things are better, though. And in fact, it's been a while. Oh, man, these are all more worse on the side screen. I can imagine because it has fire damage. Oh, man, that thing's big. There were enemies here a second ago. It's strange that they're gone. And it's a key. Doesn't even tell me. It's just an ability that it just says is there. We've got a key. Okay, I need... So what we're actually getting is an item called Death Grip, which is basically the Abysmal Chain for all intents and purposes.
Cap, I've thrown stones bigger than you.
Whatever you say. And that thing's big and powerful. Ooh, it's the dungeon map. If they introduce the Horde Seeker now, they won't, by the way, because chests are marked on your map when you enter the room, pretty much. Oh, I get it. I have to jump across, probably like this. Nope, still can't make it? Why is this there, then? Why does it tell me to wall jump on it? Like, there is definitely something up there. I have just no idea how to get there. Oh, maybe I can wall... Like, I want to know what's up there. Curiosity killed a cat, yeah, but... Ah! It's probably something dumb. Oh god, no. They dare! They fucking dared! I like it though. This is the death grip, and it lets you grab things. The thing is, you can't death grip everything. I need to know. Sometimes the answer is not direct path. Man, I feel stupid. But I found it anyway. So now I feel smart again. So this is what the death grip does. You can go up wall and I'm like, ah, I get a Book of the Dead page. One more, which we'll probably get in this dungeon. And then, you know what we get? You know what we get? We get a chapter, and then we get a key to a tomb. Anyway, it also lets you grab things like this. Like this. Man, you don't give one chicken shit, do you? Well, then I have a drink and eat it too. Oh yeah, all of those buttons are reserved for health potions. That's great. But what does it do for us?
That's almost...
Ooh. Ooh. But anyway, I was looking for my map. I still want that chest. So let's take up the robot and go over there first. Could have just taken up the robot and beaten up those enemies with him, but whatever.
Follow me!
And I follow whoever the hell I want, boy. Boyos. Whoops. Well, at least I didn't have to...
It's over already.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this episode soon anyway. Okay, so you keep insisting I go over there. Let's go over there then.
I'll get the door.
Oh yeah, we're back out here then. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Kinda. To get the hell out of here. So let's just pull the lever. Man. I like that periodic clickety-clack. I just spat on my screen because of that clickety-clack. Though confessions be made, clickety-clacks are quite spit-worthy. So it doesn't hurt you if it's on the bridge, but it does hurt you if it pours down from the ceiling. Oh look, it's a Maker's Heart. This is why you need Karn, because he's the only guy tough enough to pick one up.
A heartstone. Within lays the soul of a great maker. Find a way to bring it down, and I'll carry it. Step up, Ryder. I'll toss you. Over here.
Let's just humor him and do this, and then I'll quit. Oh man, he can jump like too far. That's pretty damn great. You're amazing. Oh, sorry. Wasn't paying attention!
Whoa, it's over already. Have at it then.
Oh, you can just piss. Oh, that's nice. That's not nice.
Whoa, that's it. Over there.
That was a very short and it just off. There you go. I hope you're worth it, Mr. Chesty Chest. Well, there was a blue piece in it. I can't disagree with a blue piece. Unless it's god-awful. Anyway, this is where I get that RT prompt. See, that's where I get the prompts. Man, I just don't have anything to talk about now, do I? Because what is there to talk about? I'm just going around at the speed of sound. Saying hello. What's these beams again? Like, you can just sense they have a few nice ideas for what parkour should involve. And at the very least, they stuck to those guns that they did right. Let me guess, you can walk in lava. The signs say nope. Another blue chest piece. Better be something good. Oh, blue is just anything that have a... Really? 15%? That's an actual amount that I might care about. How much defense would it sacrifice? 80 to... That's terrible. It's strange this place is level 10, despite the fact that I came in at level 9. So that's where we can aim, because you can actually go up. I haven't seen a lot of boatman tokens, have we?
I cannot.
You can just slurp up one and you can have another. Hey, you're breaking! Wow, you really don't care.
I'll get it.
Sweet chugga lugs that around, that's nice.
Let's get this back to the Guardian. Father, help us!
I'll see you guys next time, I guess. We're gonna go and put the stone in place, and we're done. I wonder what Karn's minimap icon's even about. Man, this is chaotic. I have no idea what's going on anywhere. Man, this elevator's taking forever for some reason. Might it be to help stimulate the fight? That was a nice little Scrabble for what it's worth. I'm actually quite enticed to go back outside and collect some chests and things. This might be a problem.
The old stone awakens.
But I'll see you guys next time, and we're gonna I can't save. For all intents and purposes, I cannot save. There you go! That was a fun little scrap.